I grew up here working on the farm with my father and my brother. My brother and I are the fifth generation, 200-acre farm, 190 acres tillable. It's an organic farm. You'd say a diversified crop and livestock farm. We have hogs. It's a farrow-to-finish hog setup. The stuff we grow, corn, soybeans, small grain, usually oats, winter grains, alfalfa. And we started transitioning the farm to organic probably in the late 90s. And probably the main thing that you'll see is come out here, and it's May, and everything's green. It's either a cover crop that we've tried to kill and isn't dead yet, or the oats or the alfalfa that's growing. So you see more stuff growing sooner. And if you'd come back in the fall, you'd see where everything else would be probably black again, you'd see green stuff growing again. I can't recall when I was a kid, and maybe it did happen, but getting a 6-inch rain, in the period of a day or something like that. So that in my lifetime seems like a change. It's got to have some effect. My stand on that is it's wise to look at it and take it seriously, because some of the implications, could have very serious consequences in terms of growing food and that sort of thing. If I look at the trend that I've noticed in the past, 20 years, which is you have fewer and fewer farms like this. You have fewer and fewer of the 200 to 500 acre farms. And I think in the fewer of the diversified crop and livestock farms, that concerns me, because I think, you integrate livestock into a farm like that, and you look at the farm, it's different. And I think it's different in a good way. Resilience is the ability of the farm, of the soil to weather maybe more severe events, maybe to weather the real dry year, to be able to take all this solar energy and store some of it, to be able to maintain to retain the water, to hold on to it in those dry years, and to actually protect the soil from these gully washing rains and things like that. We're shooting ourselves in the foot if we just look at the short-term economics and just if you look at agriculture, just for instance, plant just corn year after year. The market tells people, and the insurance setups dictate to a degree that that's what you're going to do if you want to go after the greatest profit. But I think it's it's kind of a short-term way of looking at things that does have long-term implications. If you're talking about just maintaining the soil's ability and the farm's ability to be resilient. In the past 10 years, we have more perennials. I think that makes a big difference. If you look at what they can do for the farm in terms of your soil structure and the ability to hold water. We've added a lot more cover crops, so we like to have something growing, from thaw to freeze, and then that brings more organic matter into the soil. I think we're farming in a way that is producing a farm that's more resilient. I like to think so. From what I read and people I talk to that have some of the same concerns, I think we're in the right direction. We're moving in the right direction.